as India take on Bangladesh in this all-important game. Well, I can tell you what, it is promising to be a magnificent game. The reigning champions and the Indians, they have looked awesome with their batting. And the two teams, they're all excited and ready. The Indian team, obviously they've done very well so far in the tournament. Just dropped that first game, and after that they looked amazing with their batting. And what a journey they have had. And what about Bangladesh, the reigning champions? They have promised a lot again. They dropped one game, but they played magnificently in that semi-final. In fact, both teams were magnificent in that semi-final. They just virtually annihilated their opponents, winning quite easily. And this is how the road to finals happened. Well, interesting.
To use some overnight freshness in the pitch, and the grass on the pitch will make life difficult for the opening batsman. This is the team. This is Bangladesh's team. And the man in form, Azizul Hakim, he's a star, and what a player he is. But he's got good support from Zawad, has got some run. Kalam got that 100 the other day. And then they've got Fahad and Iman, the two fast bowlers. But I think they've got a pretty balanced squad. And then Indian team, what can we say? We have spoken about Ayush, we have spoken about Vaibhav. But the other team, the support cast, Mohammad Iman, he's the man. He's got the temperament. He can string along. If they lose early wickets, he's the man to just keep them together. Karthikeya, KP is a wonderful all-rounder. His leg spin has come through this tournament. Nikhil, the fast bowling all-rounder, the wicket-keeper, and then the fast bowlers Yudhajit and Chetan Sharma have been outstanding.
Yeah, indeed, they have been outstanding. They looked an awesome unit, especially after they lost that first game. I love these two openers of Bangladesh. They were brilliant the way they started against Sri Lanka. In fact, I was quite surprised when they dropped that game against Sri Lanka with these two players just, almost taking the game away from the Sri Lankan bowlers. Well, this is what happened earlier on. The toss, the Indian captain had no hesitation when he won the toss. He decided to bat. It was a kind of a spontaneous decision.
If you look at the field now, you can see that, look at the shadows. Look at that, the dark areas. The sun just trying to creep through. In maybe 10 minutes time, the whole ground will be covered in beautiful sunlight. But at this point, and imagine for the next couple of overs, it's going to be halfway, the half pitch. When the ball comes, but the bowler is going to run from the shadows. You are batting in the sunlight. That's going to be a tricky time.
Right, we're almost ready to start. Yudhajit Guha. He's been good, 8 wickets in
the next, this over at least, is going to be night and day. Day and night.
It's a day-night game without the floodlights. Playing with the natural light. But this is a contest I want to watch. The Indian seamers have looked very impressive, and so have been the Bangla openers. So 2 slips, deep third, deep backward square.
Ready, batsmen? Ready?
Play is the call. Here is the first ball. Straight away on the money. Yudhajit, he's been very impressive with the way he is bowled with his control.
Zawad did well to play with.
Right, that's the first shot of aggression. Has it gone all the way? I think the umpire will want to check. I think it's a 6, but let's see.
What a shot that is. Where did this come from? First 3 deliveries were just blocked. And suddenly, Yudhajit trying too much, too soon, and paid the penalty. It's a poor delivery. Half-hearted. Didn't put the body behind this short one as well. If you have to give a short one, has to be with full intent.
Yeah, it didn't look like bending his back. He just dropped it short and allowed Zawad to just move around and hit it over square leg. They just want to check, make sure that it is a 6. It looked like a 6 to me. Yes, I think just over the line. To my eyes, it's just over the line.
Just flat batted it, muscled it, parallel shot. Didn't go the aerial route, just swatted it. knows exactly where the fine leg was played square, played well. And this
A swing straight away, the first delivery.
exactly what I was talking about in the first over, that this is the right line. This is the length. Let them come on the front foot. Let them drive. If they get a boundary of the front foot driving, so be it. But giving them gifts like Yudhajit give Zawad, it was easy pickings. Short pitch delivery, just went for a 6. But this is harder to hit because you know that you're in for the long haul. It's not a T20 game. It's a 50-over game. It's a long, long time. You've got plenty of time to get settled. This is wide, but I agree with the length. And he's getting the swing going. But the problem with him is that we saw in Sharjah also that the kind of his action, he tends to run onto the pitch. So if this kind of delivery is bowled from closer to the stumps, then it'll be lethal because then the ball will swing from the wickets. Because of his action, when he can't get away, and there's always a risk of getting a warning, then he has to start from outside the off stump and then going away. So if his batsman is clever, he will just keep on leaving it. How long can you keep that line, the corridor of uncertainty? That is the question.
That's better. That is better. That held its line. Much tighter line. The length very similar. Almost there and thereabout, but it's the line.
Well, these guys must have had a lot of homework, must have watched these players. And look at that, from where he's bowling. From here, then that's why his incoming delivery will be difficult. And that's why he got that clean bowled in the last game. You must have, you remember, in Sharjah. He kept on bowling these away-going deliveries, and then suddenly one came back. And from the way he's bowling, from his action, the off-cutter will be a more productive delivery than the away-going one.
And looks quite brisk as well. Nice run-up, strong action, and hits the wicket-keeper's gloves hard.
Yes, very good momentum to his body. He doesn't waste time in transfer of his weight and the bowling stride. Reminds me of Hassan Ali from Pakistan. Very brisk at the delivery stride. And that means the whole body's momentum is behind the ball. So the gather is there, but the transfer of weight is pretty quick. That's why he gets that momentum of his run-up and the body behind the ball. And that's why the ball is travelling to the keeper.
Well, let's take a look at his action. Oh, now, is that going on the leg side? Might be. I think did a little bit too much.
And the best thing that Zawad did was just to hold that shape. Sometimes the batsmen, when they miss the shot, they fall over and just go across. And the umpire thinks, they just tend to nudge the umpire towards giving them out. But Zawad, if you see that after playing the shot, look at that. He just kept that shape. Clever.